What's up YouTube? It's your boy Jay from Brother Cousin's Toy Reviews. And that's right, I'm back with another one. Today I got something real special for y'all. And guess where I got it? You guessed it, Pop Collectibles. Get all your day one hot toys from Pop Collectibles. The shipping is amazing. So without further ado, let's take a look at this guy right here. MMS 557 Thor from Avengers Endgame by Hot Toys. Let's check it out. Okay guys, here's everything that comes with Thor. Some of these pieces we've seen before. Here's all the light up effects. A lot of these pieces actually came with the Infinity War version of Thor. For instance, these little light actuators that actually connect to his chest, the little pods that are on his chest. So when you put the batteries inside him and you do the light up function, these actually light up, and you get 6 of them for each little pod, each little row on his chest. So that's cool. Looks like this carried over from the last release, the Infinity War release. So it's cool that they gave us that again. But this time they also gave us some new effects. This lightning effect right here looks like it goes actually on the blade of Stormbreaker. So you can make it, and Stormbreaker actually has some light up effects itself, and you can add this for it to just make it all come to life. So it's cool that they gave us that. We also have some lighting effects that go around Mjolnir. So that looks cool, and that just completes the whole look once that's lit up as well. And you also got some additional lighting effects right there, but that's it for the lighting effects. Right here you have the batteries. I believe 3 batteries actually go into Thor, the bigger ones, and that's how you get the light up effects on his chest. And the 6 smaller batteries, 3 each go into Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, I believe. I haven't really looked at the instructions yet, but I believe that's how that goes. All right. Also, you got a regular ass stand. We've seen these stands before. You get this Thor ruin right here, and that just looks great. With the Avengers Endgame logo right there. You've seen it once, you've seen it before. Also, you get the flight stand that goes with it. Typical flight stand pieces. You already know what it is. You get a bunch of hands here. You guys have seen hands. You know what the hands look like. And these, if you have the last version of Thor, I don't think the hands are any different. I think the hands are pretty much all the same. Now let's look at what we all been waiting for, Stormbreaker. And I gotta say, I think this Stormbreaker looks way better than the last release of Stormbreaker. I believe this is a little bit bigger in scale, which was actually kind of big. In comparison to Thor. So this is pretty much the way it's supposed to look in the movie. I think they did a little gold accent right here. I'm not sure if the other version has that, but it definitely looks good. I love the color treatment on the actual handle right here. I think it's way better than what they did with the Infinity War version. But it looks it's still, to be fair, it does look still kind of similar to the Infinity War version, but I do think the paint treatments are much better on this one. Then we also have Mjolnir here, and Mjolnir looks great. Also, you can put the little batteries right up under there. This Mjolnir lights up. I think this is my first Mjolnir that I had that actually lights up. I don't think I have any Thor figures that actually have Mjolnir that can light up, but I'm glad that I have this. And this looks great. The painting is awesome. You look at the little details in the ruins. They look good. That looks great. That looks great. Looks awesome. Looks really good. And that is it for the accessories. let's move on to the figure. And here he is in all his glory, Thor from Avengers Endgame. Wow, I really like this figure. This thing looks great. I mean, it's just great to see Thor look like this. To see him, like, you know, still in shape but with a pop belly. I mean, I know a lot of guys look like this that got muscles but still just couldn't get rid of that gut. And I mean, wow, they did a great job on this thing. I mean, I love what they did with the head sculpt. I think the head sculpt is definitely the greatest part of this figure. The head sculpt and the gut. The head sculpt is just, I mean, the hair application and everything is just great. The costume is great. It's very similar to, I mean, damn near the same costume he wore in Avengers Endgame. It's real, I mean, it's damn near the same figure from the Endgame line. And I know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna pass on this one. I didn't like Thor with the gut and everything. I just like a regular Thor, which is completely understandable. But if you're collecting the Avengers Endgame line, this is a must. You gotta get them. And what they've done here is great. I mean, with the gut, with the hair, and then the beard, and then the little braid on his beard and long hair. I mean, it's definitely, it's a different figure. That's what I'll say. It's definitely a different figure. And if you're gonna collect, if you're gonna be a completionist and you're gonna collect the Endgame line, you gotta get it. Okay, as we take a look at that sculpt, that thing is just freaking awesome. Simply amazing. Just amazing. From the hair application, like I said, I think the hair application, well, like I was saying in my preview video, the hair application is a little soft right here, so you don't have to worry about it scratching the costume. And with this guard that he has over, like this shoulder pad thing that he has over the cape, kind of like, you know, it's not a soft, what I'm trying to say, it's not soft goods, so it won't scratch up anything. Even the paint on the guard itself, with the hair being a little soft in those areas. Real soft, real rubbery. You can do light posing with it, but not much. But what they did with the hair is great. The braid in the beard is just, oh my God, the sculpting in that is just, it's great. They did an excellent job sculpting that. It looks completely lifelike. And then just looking at his eyes, the little scar that he has right there, the different color eyes, all of that just looks great. I know some people were saying about the head sculpt, they thought the beard had the same problem that the Obi-Wan, that the Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan Kenobi had. The paint applications were a little off from the prototype. I mean, a little bit. But it's not enough to be a deal breaker in my opinion. I think overall they did an excellent job. It looks great. I mean, nothing is gonna look like the prototype. Well, except Yondu. You know, I always say that. It always goes back to Yondu. Yondu and Nebula look, I mean, the prototypes were spot on. So I don't know. But, I mean, looking at the prototype figure and then looking at the old pictures of the prototype figure and then looking at this, I mean, I really don't see a difference, to be quite honest with you. I think they did a good job. I think they did a real good job overall. You see the little circle, the little circles. I forget what these are called. This little circle design that's all over Thor's armor. And it just looks cool. You see the gut. Look at the gut. Look at his gut. Damn, this dude needs to get back into the gym, doesn't he? Yes. Looks great. Is well designed. Costume is just great. It's real. I mean, honestly, it's pretty much the same costume that he wore in Infinity War, and it's just upgraded. This section right here is real different from the Infinity War costume, but it does look cool. It looks great. It just gives Thor a different look. I mean, we never saw, you know, Thor fat like this, so just, you know, it gives him more character in my opinion. You look at the boots and the trousers, they're pretty much the same from the Infinity War costume. The boots right here, split cut boot, so you can have him in a flight pose if you need him in one, if need be. And it looks good. Okay guys, now I want to show you how the lighting effects work on Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, and this is really cool. First up, let's look at Stormbreaker. You see Stormbreaker here, and Stormbreaker looks freaking awesome. The back section right here actually lifts up. If I can get it open, and you'll see the battery compartment right there. You'll have to unscrew that and put the batteries in. I'm not going to do that right now because I did it off camera. But once you do that, you'll put the back piece back on like so, and you touch this little button at the top here and you get the lighting effects, and that looks great. I've never had a Thor figure that had a Mjolnir or Stormbreaker actually light up. Well, I think this is a first for the Stormbreaker, but this is cool. It actually works a lot like the Hasbro Stormbreaker, especially how the battery pieces work. And that's very cool. Very cool. Great engineering by Hot Toys, and it's just gonna look great in your display. So that's just good. Just awesome. Next up, let's look at Mjolnir. With Mjolnir, the battery compartment is actually easier to spot. It's right here at the bottom right there, if you can see it. You just screw it right there, put the batteries in, and I've already done that off camera. But the off and on button is a little tricky. The off and on button, if I can see it, is right there. You actually twist the handle of Mjolnir, and that's how you get it to turn on and off. Very cool. This is some great engineering by Hot Toys. Just amazing. Just amazing. I am blown away with this. I know there's been other Thor figures that actually had Mjolnirs that light up. I think that was the Road Worn Thor from the Ragnarok line. I believe that had it, and I believe the Dark World Thor had a Mjolnir that lit up, that had light up effects. But this is my first one, so I'm blown away by this. I think it's just gonna take the figure to the next level. Alright guys, to show you more of the light up effects, I'm about to light up Thor. So here we go. Boom. And there's the God of Thunder in all his glory, looking fabulous. This is coming out real good on camera. I mean, it just looks amazing. Okay guys, so that's been my review of Avengers Endgame Thor by Hot Toys. Personally, I think it's a great figure. With all the features, all the light up features, Mjolnir, Stormbreaker, the big belly, and the portrait, makes this a package worth having and a must have in your collection. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And we are out.